Just over 4 years ago, the state legislature passed a law requiring anyone practicing massage therapy to first obtain a state license and undergo hundreds of hours of mandated training. Despite that, Steve Shaw reports on the pushback those who work in the growing industry say they deal with to be considered legitimate caregivers.
These photos are from a church mission trip to the country of Belize. 58-year-old Oklahoma City resident Monty Choate went on back in March. The group built a home and distributed a lot of food to folks who really needed it. But Choate almost didn't make it.
I mean, I'm not kidding. It was touch and go whether or not I was going to go at all.
Debilitating sciatic nerve pain he's dealt with before in his lower back and hips had reared its ugly head. 2 weeks before the trip, Monty tried something called medical massage at a place called Neuro Renovations in Oklahoma City.
She dug into me and it was painful, and I may have shed a tear or two, and she didn't wrap me out, but it helped a lot.
Is that okay so far?
She is Neuro Renovations medical massage therapist Rachel Strand.
Regular massage therapy training doesn't really go into a connective tissue massage, which helps scoliosis with the spine. It doesn't really go into lymphatic drainage, which helps with any kind of swelling or helps with post-surgery or pre-surgical or anything like that.
32-year-old Mandy Spiegel is a church pastor who was diagnosed with scoliosis, which is a curvature of the spine, 2 years ago. That's her x-ray.
I got to the point where I couldn't sit in a car for very long without being in terrible pain or my left side going completely numb. So I knew I needed help, and I was terrified of the thought of back surgery or something like that.
Spiegel tried medical massage for the first time 2 months ago.
My quality of life would be completely different, from riding in the car to making memories of my family to being able to go to the gym and stay healthy. They've never once told me that something was impossible or that I couldn't do it or that I should quit. They care for me and tell me not to overdo things, but they watch out for me and make sure that I can live a great life every single day, because there are alternatives to just being in pain all the time.
Antonio Magana is a former Oklahoma City jail detention officer who started medical massage treatments a year ago. He was born with achondroplasia, or dwarfism. Greg Mendiez worked in local and federal law enforcement for 10 years. His own debilitating back pain is why he switched careers to chiropractic care in 2013. He says medical massage is a growing chunk of his business.
The general person is like, it doesn't make sense. You're just pushing on something that hurts and I get better? But that's how the body responds. It just needs a little input sometimes, a little help to say, hey, focus here, clear this out, move on.
In many cases, massage treatment is not covered by Oklahoma health insurance providers.
I'd like to say yes, but I get a lot of rejections. And those negative connotations from maybe less than qualified people doing work. The thing to remember is, if you go back 2,500 years, you're going to read a book that's Yellow Emperor's Classics on Internal Medicine. This is 2,500 years of well-documented stuff. There's something called TWINA, T-U-I-N-N-U-A. Twi means to pull, and na means to push or to squeeze. This is spinal manipulation. This is massage therapy that was well documented before Jesus Christ walked the earth.
You would think with the high addiction to painkillers and things like that, that more holistic options in chiropractic and medical massage would be considered to help people with pain management.
The two largest health insurance providers in the state are Blue Cross Blue Shield and Health Choice. I reached out to both. Blue Cross and Blue Shield says massage therapy services are not a covered benefit for Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Oklahoma's fully insured plans. Some employers may have self-insured plans where they pay employees benefits. The employer may choose to cover massage therapy. Health Choice says massage therapy is covered if the treatment is performed by a Health Choice recognized provider type, such as a physical therapist or chiropractor. A maximum of 60 sessions per year are allowed.
Misnomers about massage. I can't begin to to tell you enough how much it helps. It's just, you know, it's part of recovery.
Steve Shaw, the Oklahoma News Report.
Oklahoma's Board of Cosmetology regulates massage licenses in the state. Steve reached out to them twice this week to find out how many medical massage licenses they've issued since the state started regulating the industry in 2017. They have not responded to his calls.